Good morning. So right now we are going to pack some lunch for today and then have a little chat about some tallow. First we need some raw milk. So packing lunch, we have the cage-free and organic eggs. And then we'll do some of our, what is this called? Home cow type thing. Gonna put my hair up. I actually need to put some of this on my lips real quick. So I just kind of grabbed everything that I'll need. Sorry, the camera is kind of bad. Okay, and so we got some maple syrup, gonna go in here, and then some of our real salt. I tend to only like this salt. There's a couple other ones that I like, but, and then I got our organic banana, and then some organic strawberries as well that I'll throw in there for lunch. And then that egg that I mentioned, so lovely. Okay, and then I finished that milk and I got some water. Pretty thirsty this morning. Okay, so I'm gonna put about 8 ounces in here. Honestly, look at that. This does not look like the same color as the store-bought ground beefs. And it amazes me every time I look at it, but it's very true, very sad. Okay, this should be close. 8 ounces there. Okay, and so what I like to do so much with this is I like to make these into like little patties. Kind of like sausage, like breakfast sausage patties, kind of that idea. And I really just make them quite small. Try to make them all the same, but depends on how much time I have in the morning. I have found though that when you are doing this and you like thaw out your beef, maybe like it was frozen, we need it for tomorrow, kind of like what we did last night, it's a little bit harder to like shape and mold for whatever reason. Don't know if you've ever experienced that. I took a look at our freezer yesterday and how I'd mentioned that we got in a half cow right before we left for Hawaii. And I looked in there, I was like, oh wow, we're gonna need to place an order soon. We go through beef quite often, quite quickly. Okay, so that's how they're gonna look. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm just gonna toss some salt on them so that way they can just kind of get saturated with that good salt. So. So I put these in my lunch. I will rinse them later and cut them up later. And then I will combine them with my banana. And that'll be my lunch. Oh, I forgot to salt my beef. Once I salt it, done. This is my lunch. It's been my lunch for quite a few days now. I think salting it beforehand is very important. It kind of just gives it good flavor. Okay, on to the main part of the video in just a second. Okay, so I have some serious questions for you. Probably should drink some water before I start talking. So, have you ever thought about what you actually put on your body? Like what lotions contain, what's actually in them, what's in sunscreen, what's in my skincare, you know, like what's all that about? Like, can you read the ingredients that are on there? Do you know how to like even pronounce them? Do you know what they do? Do you know what they like where they come from? All of those things matter because we're putting them onto our skin, and our skin does absorb nutrients, whether it's bad stuff or good stuff. So it does absorb stuff into your skin and it goes into your body. I should try to be better about what I'm putting on my body that's going to end up in my body as I am eating food and caring about what I eat. So the thing we use is tallow. This one's grass-fed, and it's just rendered beef tallow. And what we do is we leave this in the fridge, and then we put this little jar, we put this out on like the counter and drawer in the bathroom, and we'll just use this daily or every other day or whatever we need it, really. Could be a couple days. Okay, so I just want to get onto some facts about tallow. Tallow contains antioxidants, which are your vitamin E, D, K, and A. Yeah. And then it has some anti-inflammatory properties, and tallow doesn't clog your pores, as it may seem, because it's like, oh, that's a fat, it's a thick fat. It actually works with your skin, and it doesn't clog them. Some vitamins in tallow help you produce collagen, so that's nice. And then tallow can also help with the soothing of injuries, kind of like any damage to the skin, so eczema, minor cuts, just things like that where it's on the very outer layer of your skin and you get like scratched, whatnot. It's great if you end up getting sunburnt, things like that, or if you have like extremely dry skin. Tallow is so good. It lasts for a long time. Like, I've put lotions on in the past, and I seem to like have to put it on again and again and again, and that's annoying. So tallow is very long lasting for sure. It feels very smooth. It is definitely an upgrade. I really like to use tallow because it is safe to eat and it's safe to go on your body. So can't say that about seed oils. We'll never be able to say that about seed oils. And so I think this is an awesome animal-based approved option for sure. We have done coconut oil, like organic coconut oil. That was okay, but I think there's a lot more to tallow. So definitely recommend if you can get your hands on that. You can order them online. I think Amazon has a couple of options, or you can find, I think Etsy even had a couple of options. I've never ordered there though. A friend was talking about it, and so if you just look online, maybe a local place will have it. I haven't been lucky to find a local place yet, but yeah. So this is kind of how we store it, if I didn't say that already. And so just go like this, and then I'll just either like put it on my lips. Oh, nice. And then usually I just put a little bit and then I rub it in real good. My hands. I have been the person to have the driest hands ever. Like, ever. What is it? Probably should get ready for work. But they actually like absorb this stuff. When I would have like every winter as a kid growing up nearly, I would have to put like lotion on. And it was just obnoxious because every time I just washed my hands, it would come right off. And this stuff seems to stay on and to like just really moisturize and absorb. Yeah, so no more dry skin for this lady. Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish putting it on myself, and then I'm gonna get ready for work. Thanks for listening to this tallow talk. I almost forgot, I even put this in my hair, just at the tips of it, and I just kind of warm it up, and then I just put it right here. So, yeah. For our wedding, I had gotten my hair done all nice and blonded, and it damaged my hair. So we are on a journey of fixing my hair, so this stuff has been great. Okay, I'll end it there. Moving on into our workout. Today we did some of our plyometrics training along with some legs. We started out with some sled pushes and pulls. Our first set was about a walking speed, and with each set we increased our speed until we got to a light jog by the end of our fifth and final set. Each week we plan to increase our sets and or our speed. Then we did some depth jumps to box jumps. However, before we go for the jump, we warm up by doing the first part of the movement, basically the depth part minus the jump. Once we do a few and feel warmed up enough, we perform the full movement, which consisted of 4 reps each leg for 3 sets. The next plyometric exercise we did is the explosive box jump. I happen to really like these. The goal of this movement is to make sure it is a max jump every single time to really help you increase your vertical. I will admit I should have slowed it down myself and forced myself to stop and to truly explode. So next time I will take it a tad bit slower so I can make sure that I am performing a max jump every single time. This week we did 8 reps each leg for 3 sets. So these are the tuck jumps, and with these you really want to get your knees up to your chest. I'm still working on it. Jumping really high and not landing like an elephant. The next exercise we did were the 90-degree box jumps. Start out facing the box and then you jump at a 90-degree angle to the right, and then your next set will be a 90-degree angle to the left. You're supposed to get these lighter and quicker and without any stops. We did 4 each way for 2 sets. The next half of the exercise is the exact opposite of what we just did. Now we start out side by side to the box and jumping 90 degrees to our left, landing straightward onto the box. And for the other side facing the left, we jumped 90 degrees to our right side to land straightward onto the box. We did these ones 4 reps each way that we did it, and we also just counted that as 1 set. So you would start out by doing 2 sets. Our final exercise in our plyometrics training were the sub-max long duration jumps. You perform these 3 variations for 45 seconds each with no break until all 3 ways are performed. We did these for 2 sets. I will warn you, if you do these, your calves might be on fire, but no stopping until your set is complete. So we moved into our leg day workout. So we really did a lot of squat variations today, which was really awesome. Our gym just recently got this machine. We tested it out for the first time this time. I did like this one. I really felt it in my glutes and hamstrings. And I really liked how we did the first 8 to 9 reps at a good depth. As it got harder, we went a bit more shallow for a couple of reps. Then again, a little bit more shallow for a couple more reps. Just really trying to exhaust my glutes, quads, and hamstrings. I really do like doing hack squats. They are challenging and I really feel good mind to muscle connection with them, so I'm so glad that our gym got another hack squat. Okay, so we're doing legs today, and this is after the workout's almost done, but I wanted to just fill in on what we did. And so we started out with the sled pushes and pulls, and then we did some plyos. Yeah, that was already a workout in itself. And then so we ended up doing some like squat variations for our workout. We gotta go to work, and yeah, so that was basically the workout. We did most of it, all of it were kind of different reps and different sets, but it was a good workout. And we've made it to the barbell back squat, which is a staple in our workout routines. We did these about 8 to 10 reps for my first set, and then I went down as I went up in weight. Not gonna lie, I don't love squats, but I know they're necessary. I am just, however, thankful for my husband who pushes me, especially in this exercise, because he knows how much I need it. So, little shout out to him. So we have moved on to the pendulum squat. I, before this day, have never done this exercise or this workout on this type of machine, as the gyms I've gone to have never had them, but it is awesome. I really felt it in like all of the parts of my legs. I felt it in my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads. It was a great exercise for sure. I look forward to doing it again. If you have one or access to one, I highly recommend getting on one. I think any type of hack squat form or anything kind of similar to a hack squat is really great and really beneficial. So I really liked this exercise and I look forward to doing it again. And it only made sense to finish this leg day with some more quads. So we did some leg extensions and boy was I ready to be done. My quads and legs overall were so tired. It was awesome. Before I forget about the details, I did this for 3 sets and I started with 15 reps and increased in weight and went down in reps. Even though our plyometrics training could have been done on its own, I am so glad that we did both. I felt really good and tired after this workout, and then after that we went to a coffee shop and had a little work date. And yeah, thanks for watching this video.